So, can you guess where I am this week? All looks strangely familiar, doesn't it? Or does it? Here's another clue for you. Short sleeves in October. No, it's not Britain. I'm actually in a country that 200,000 Brits have made their home. This week's Songs of Praise is in Spain, on the Costa del Sol. This week I'll meet chart topper Yaz, who gave it all up for a quiet life by the sea. The artist who searched for the Spanish dream. And sun-drenched hymns and songs led by Graham Kendrick and his band. Tonight we're in the town of Fuengirola on the southern coast of Spain. It dates from Roman times and was once just a small fishing port. That is, until the tourists arrived back in the 1950s, when it became a rather attractive holiday destination. But it didn't stop there. The tourists decided to stay. The house prices, the weather, and the arrival of the euro back in 2002 all combined to make the Costa del Sol a bit of a bargain. Fuengirola is now a cosmopolitan resort, but it's still home to a piece of Spain's ancient history, the 12th century Sahel castle. It lay in ruins for generations, but 20 years ago it was restored. And I'm glad it's still standing, because we filled it with a crowd of thousands from right across the Costa del Sol. So the sun is still shining. It's time for our first song with Graham Kendrick and his band. So, what if I really wanted to come and live here? The dream is definitely tempting. But what's it really like?
So relaxing. Wonderful.
I love being outside nearly all the year.
Scenery is great, good food, and you can enjoy life to the full here.
There's this joy of living that the Spanish have. They just do.
There are 120 nationalities living in the Fuengirola region. If you imagine what an adjustment that requires on the part of the Spanish community who host all these people, and they do it with pleasure, and they enjoy it, and they have a very colourful way of life. Families with small children are out walking and eating of an evening. Spaniards are terrifically hospitable.
The people living here in the southern part of Spain are especially lovely. They are so friendly, So they really received the foreigners like we were one of the local people.
So I come here on my holidays, I decide I want to make Spain or Fuengirola my home. How do I go about it? Is there lots of paperwork?
You just come to see us to the foreigners department and we will fill you all the forms. So we try to do everything to make your stay here easy.
But I suppose you would recommend that people would get into the real community, the Spanish community.
Well, I would say so that the Spanish country, the Spanish history is so rich that one loses a lot if one doesn't want to get to know it. And the best way to know it is, of course, learning the language. So the best way to integrate to this society is learning the Spanish language. And it is not at all difficult. Even I have learned it, so